What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back. It's been a while, but we got some news on the car. It's not great, but it's not the worst. So the front of the car, if any of you guys have seen a CRX before, well, I'm trying to get the level set. If any of you guys have seen a CRX before, you know that has, well, more of a front than mine does. So this was all cut out by the previous owner for some reason that is not apparent to me. It really doesn't make any sense. Let me show you on the green car though. As you can tell, it has all this sheet metal right here. While I was taking the T-bar off to try to refit it on the black car, I noticed that, well, it's not level, it's cocked this way. So sure enough, the car's off by quite a bit. Luckily, it's just this sheet metal right here. Oh, it's just this sheet metal right here. Last night I stuck a jack under it and I jacked it up, and I got it back to level. So I'm just going to have to weld some sort of gusset in here on both sides because this one isn't flexing yet, but I don't want it to. Then I'm going to try to straighten this back out since it's kind of like knocked in. Weld probably 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch steel over that, and then wound up making sort of a tubular front end / crash bar and mount for the radiator. It's gonna be something. I mean, honestly, there's no reason to cut all of this out, unless if you're trying to fit a redonkulous engine in there. But it was just a B18 swap. I B18 swapped that car just fine without having to cut all that out. Now you could argue that it didn't have the big ol' front mount and turbo on it, but I can't tell you how many turbo CRXs that you can find on YouTube or across Google that didn't have to cut all that out. It's just stupid. But I think I'm going to take this opportunity to make most of the front end removable. See if we could weld some nuts onto the back side of this, if we can get it all straightened back out. I don't think this is going to straighten back out. I almost have to probably heat that up till it's red hot to straighten that back out. But anyways, there's a few more things on the car. Just tossed the mounts back in, obviously not all the way yet. Proportioning valve, brake lines, I haven't gotten into any more brake lines. I still need to order more. I did get the brake booster in with my fancy little sock, and then I did get the reservoir mounted. So instead of going here, it just wasn't sitting flush, and I didn't like it. So I put a nutsert, had to order more right here, so that way it sits pretty level. We got the duct, or the cover for the duct, back on. Both plastic snaps are in there. I did put some black weather stripping adhesive around it so that way the water doesn't leak. And everything is all mocked up for, or I guess this past the mock-up. It's all bolted in for the clutch conversion. My throttle pedal does seem like it's a little low. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of room between the pedal and the firewall for play for the throttle. Not worried about that right now. Anyways, let's get to this. Oh damn, look, you can see my reflection in the paint. This paint isn't too bad. I think I can bring it back with a good polish. I guess we'll see. Anyways, sidetrack. We're going to start taking apart some of the rear suspension. I haven't decided if I'm going to do adjustable toe links, control arm, whatever those are called. I definitely have the lower control arms off of that car to put on this one. Those are skunk 2s, and these are just the stock ones. I said I wanted to put in the fuel tank, but just having a hell of a time finding a fuel hanger. And for the fuel hanger, you kind of have to drop the fuel tank to get it out. So I don't really want to take it out of the green car, because right before I stopped driving it, I filled it up with gas. So I'm gonna try to make it to the junkyard sometime this weekend, maybe, depending on weather permitting, you know. But for now, I'm going to take these taillights out, and I'm going to put them in the black car and put the black taillights in this one. These definitely need some love. It's going to be some hard work to bring these back to life. And then I'm going to need to run and get a new sticker. Probably have that made locally. I don't know if I want to do the KRX or the CRX. I'll figure it out. Alright, well, I got a little sidetracked today. So we're going to figure out the AC wiring. So that kind of pile of cut wires that I had laying around, if I can find the footage, I'll put it right in there. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys the difference of what the black car had versus the stock uncut version of the AC wiring harness in the green car. But don't. So this is the uncut version that I just pulled out of the green car, and that is the one that was in the black car. As you can see, big difference. So here, of course, this is the grommet through the firewall that your hoses go through. These two plug in behind the heater core, not the heater core, the evaporator condenser. One of plugs in behind the black box. That's part of the HVAC system. This plugs into that black box, and this is in your fuse box. So as you can see, those two relays are right here. Missing this plug and relay, and one very long ground. I put that harness back in. I just wanted to show you guys something. So I turned my hard lines into AN flexible stainless steel braided lines up here. I am not going to do this anymore. So this is I was pretty excited to do this, and I wasn't really thinking. So back here, of course, it's hidden by everything, and it's not going to be maintenance on these fittings very easy if I ever have to do any. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. We're going to slide everything all the way back to right here, where if need be I can just peel back the carpet and the fittings are right there. That way I can go ahead and I can throw the HVAC system in there, since the harness is all taken care of now. So I was just depinning this harness to pull it through the grommet, since we're doing a tuck. I found something I want to show you guys. So that is a factory crimp. Look how similar it is to the crimps I use. If I can, that is one of the reasons why I chose to use these on my harness. As you can hear, Delta is on its way. That's why I chose to use these. They're very reliable. And if you guys want me to make a video of specifically how to de-pin connectors, I can. I've got it down to the T now. There's a lot of videos on YouTube to show you how, but if you guys would like, I can make one. That might be the next video, actually. pre-loomed. Got the relay plugged up. Shortened a total of 3 or 4 wires, I believe. Like I said, I'm not sure where that one goes to, so I'm not going to chop it yet. This one heads down to that relay and the plug and the ground. Well, I think that is going to pretty much tidy it up for this video. No, it's kind of all over the place, so I apologize. But now we got our fuse box mounted, AC wiring good to go.